I've shared how we met. I've shared how we met. The signs that I should have noticed, the warning signs that I should have noticed, and was my it should have been my escape goal, but well, I missed them and stayed. And now, what happened after that? The real deal, the escalation of the reviews. Hi guys, my name is Sneh. Hope you can either call me Usne or Hope. That's your goal either way. Please do kindly subscribe, like this video afterwards, and hit the notification bell if you haven't. I truly, truly love you and thank you for being here with me. If you're a new subscribee, thank you for subscribing. If you're new here and haven't subscribed, please kindly subscribe. And then for my people that have subscribed and will have been with me in this journey, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here, and let's share this journey together. So the real day that everything happens. First, I'm going to take you through the the beginning, basically, of me going there. So I should have gone on New Year's Eve. However, I didn't due to the fact that I started my cycle. But then we had to postpone due to the fact that, well, we don't see each other often. And I really wanted what I wanted, and it wouldn't have made sense if I am there and we don't do the cluff darling. However, we do so hence we postponed. So what happened is on the 6th of January 2022, I went to drop off my nephew at his place. And the plan was I am going to go where he was stationed at with his motor vehicle, what I wanted to say. And so with my nephew, I took public transport, got dropped off at his hometown, and I proceeded to go drop off my nephew. Coming back, I was in Durban. I bought whatever because I think I wouldn't have had the chance to buy it here. So this is the big day before I am leaving. I am going home. I am going to him, by the way. So being home and also being a small town, there are things that I would have not had. Hence, I had to buy it in Durban because I also live in a small town and not everything I want. What I needed basically was things for a picnic. I wanted to be fancy, I wanted to be lovely, and I wanted to be romantic. So the first day we got there, I got there. I get there. First of all, what should have been the sign again that I missed is the fact that I should have left very early in the morning from my place. However, I didn't do that. I instead left much later, maybe at 12 when I should have left at 8 a.m. I left at 12 p.m. That should have been a sign that actually your guides don't want you to go there. Did I listen? Did I take notes? No. I just thought I'm possibly just tired from the trip that I had had the previous day. With that being said, I then proceed to go to his place after I've left home because he wanted me to take some shoes for him, and that's what I did. I have said before that I had his keys to his place. He had left them with me. Not just that, I then know, okay, so I left home. As I'm leaving his place and taking the main road leading me out of town to where I am going, I basically just want to crumble down because I am just so lazy. I don't want to go there. I feel like, and I'm like, to myself, I pushed myself by saying that this is something that you've planned. This is something that you've, looked towards for a very long time. You've missed this person. This is your man. Girl, go there. Yes. Ignore this feeling, your girl's feeling. I ignored it and I left. I get there to the place that I had booked. When I get there, I do empty the stuff and put it into a fridge. I had made sure that I asked for a room that has a fridge and a microwave, and that's the room that I got. And when I get to there were some guys. There were police people in. Let me just see. The diving squad, the police, SAPS squad was there, and I'm bored while waiting for him because he's still busy at work, and this is not yet a good time to go and steal him. What I do is I call my aunt, and well, I tell her, well, while I wait, perhaps let me just socialize with those guys. And what I should have noticed as well is that my aunt says, well, with what I've seen and the kind of person that I've noticed this guy, he wouldn't really appreciate you uh, socializing with other men. That is a red flag because, well, I don't live in my own world. I don't live in my own planet. I live in a space whereby there are males and females. So, nevertheless, so I keep to the room that I had booked. And in me keeping to the room that I had booked, I then go to fetch him at the time that he calls me and go and steal him actually. So I steal this guy. Nevertheless, we make it to the place together. We are so happy to be together. Girl, girl. Had we not, I actually, had I not stocked up on things, to make our playtime while we are there. Adult playtime, I mean, while I was there. Very. And I not stocked up on it to make the playtime interesting. So that is cool. That is nice. We get there, we enjoy. Um, that was the first night that I was there. Later on, it was the guys had a bride. I think later on, we had a bride. Not sure if we did that right to the first day, the first night or the second night. I'd love to think it was the second night. That the first night we did absolutely nothing, and it was the police guys, the divers that were using the institution, the B&B that we were at, the price stand. I'd love to think that. I'm not certain. Don't hold me to it. But then I so that was the end of day one. Day two is we go to some place, we go to the township of that place, of the town. And I think he was taking quotations of his car to be fixed, and the things that he wanted. We get a one or two, drinks, and we come back. We were just busy that day. I don't remember much. That was the day two. Yeah. And if we hadn't had the break, if we hadn't had the braai the night before, then this is when we have the braai. and it is such a beautiful night. We enjoy each other's company. We maybe I'm going to put the video, maybe I'm not going to put the video here for you guys to see what really happened. I mean, like the um what do I want to say? Basically, just, a clip of the fun that we had. And, it was a beautiful night for lovers at the time. I hate it when I see that I'm not okay. But anyway, I'm fine. I can't expect except when I see that my basically my eyes and my mouth is not what it should be. But anyway, let's get on with the story. So that with that being said, that was the end of Bry, and obviously beautiful night. Must I add in that the first night when we got there, we did we did once we did what word we did test for the pneumonia in what it's HIV basically. And we found out that we were both negative. I already knew my status, but if I'm gonna ask you to test in front of me, let me just be also willing to test in front of you. That was my stand. I still stand there that, testing together, not a problem. Okay, going forward, now this is day 2, end of day 2. We had a beautiful night, and day 3, this is my last night there. Or should I say the last day there. I should have left the previous day, but he asked me to stay until Monday. We do that, and on that last night, this is a Sunday, the 9th of January 2022. We go to Bloemfontein basically. We go to Bloemfontein, we buy his kids stationery. We had a date. So this guy, I told him that, well, for dates, and especially in big towns, let's have something nice and exclusive. Not a, what you call this, a franchise restaurant. So he says the name of this restaurant, and the restaurant pops in very far away. And he tries to direct me that it's not. I think that restaurant pointed me to the northwest. But here we out here, he's showing me. I don't. Should I say this? He's directing me out, and then we find out that we are getting lost. He tells me where he's going, and I'm like, but I know that mall. I put the mall that we are going to. My uncle had taken me there. My uncle lives there as well in Bloom. That being said, I'm in Bloom. We are in Bloom. He takes me to Roko Mama's. I can go to Roko Mama's any day without any person. Why are you taking me to Roko Mama's? Guy, dude. Now tell me. Nevertheless, let's go on. We get there, we come back home, and this is when we have the picnic and exchange of gifts. Such a beautiful moment that I truly, really appreciate. That was so beautiful, but it didn't last long. We did engage and did and have drinks with alcoholism, and meaning that we did get intoxicated. This is a guy that pretends that he is quite shy, and when I have dragged, I am going to give you problems, because I'm going to be, what do I say? I'm going to be, in your case, I'm just hyperactive, basically. That's just say. And then the second, when I'm home and there's nobody to try to worry and be on their case, I sleep. And now that is what happened, is that I slept. Can I just drink some water? And my mouth is just getting dry. Perhaps it's the medication. So this person, that is just, I want to say boring for me. It means that I am going to sleep. So I slept, because he's not as hyperactive as me. He's not as crazy as I am. So what best do I do? I did have to sleep, and that's exactly what I did. I slept. But now, with that being said, and me sleeping, is that I he wakes me up. He wakes me up at 3 a.m. Let's go shower. That was again a moment for me to clock it and say, why at 3 a.m.? Why are we showering at 3 a.m.? So I go. I don't ask any questions. With me not asking any questions, we shower, we come back. Now I'm bored. I'm scrolling on Facebook, and he asked to see my phone. I give him my phone. I give him my phone. With me giving him my phone, that it means that if I freely give you my phone, it means that I'm not hiding anything from you. But that's not how he saw it. He goes to my messenger, and he sees messages from my past that do not indicate that I'm cheating on him. Number one, it does not indicate. Basically, he just concluded whatever he wanted in his mind. And speaking to his sister later on, I would learn, when I had opened the case, I would learn that what he thinks is his reality, not the real, not what really happens or what happened or what is. It's within his head that he will carry and think that it is what the truth, it is his truth. So he will act as that. Okay, going forward. Now we are at, okay, he's questioning me about my messengers, the messages on the messenger, Facebook messenger. Hi, book guy. Tell me why God, I don't understand. There's nothing that indicated that I was cheating on him there. So now he gets, frustrated and questioning me. And it's like, okay, guy, I take my phone away, because now, dude, why are we fighting? We're fighting over stupid things that we shouldn't have been fighting for. So let's give me my phone back, because why would I give you my phone so freely if I am hiding anything from you? However, that's not how he saw things. That's not what he concluded. And he starts getting physical when I take my phone and lock it. He forces me to open it. I remember him wanting to smack me. And that was the moment I said, what? You do not do that with me. Is this the kind of person? Oh, that reminds me that in November the previous year, I had noticed this and told him that I fear that you are an abusive person. With that being said, also, I say to him, I fear what you are physically if you are this emotionally and mentally. And I sent him a message saying that I'm not going to be your emotional punching bag. Fix what is wrong with you. I'm not responsible for whatever. If you say that you went through stuff and that your previous girlfriends hurt you and that there's 1, 2, 3 to you, it's not my problem. I've got exes too, but I'm not carrying that burden and bringing it to him. Am I? No, I'm not. So, um, now, oh God, yeah, how did we meet? Yeah, now this is when it really gets bad, because in me telling him that this is not what you do, you wanting to smack me and give me a clap, because that's what he wanted to do, clap me, and I'm like, something wrong with you. Unfortunately, me being there and ignoring all the emotional um and mental manipulation and the signs, that was when I should have left this relationship, but I didn't. Now we are here. Did I not run around because now he wants to get my phone? I ran around the B&B. I ran around the room that we were at. At some point I had to lock myself in the bathroom. I think until about 4 a.m. when he promises me that if I tell him who I'm cheating with, he's going to let this go. I give him my phone again and I tell him who I'm cheating with, and he forces me basically to agree to that I am cheating on him. And I tell him, he takes my phone. He sees that the name I had given him was a very random name. I even forgot what name, but I remember the only person that I was there on my phone was someone whom I had discussed prospects of business with that did not go anywhere. The conversation did not materialize. So he sees that, but he's really looking for what he is looking for what's in his head, what's right in his head. He sees that it's not, but he's convinced again. So he basically, gets me, finds me in the bed this time, and that's when my life changed. At some point, to add this, I had to apologize that I am cheating. I don't know whom I'm cheating with, because not to make myself an angel, but I really cannot engage with more than one person being in a relationship with more than one person. When I love, and I love with my all. So spreading that would be, you know impossible for me. And that's when he did what he did. he I always say this, even before I knew, even before the symptoms showed itself, he was basically, so now this is me, this is my head, my forehead, my face. So he is basically rubbing on me, rubbing on me, rubbing on me from left to right, right to left, and my eardrum busted. It perforated. It wasn't just that, and that would be fixable, but it wasn't. Till today, I have a problem with noise. But again, I am a dancer. I love concerts. I love going out. So now I have to wear earplugs to survive a day out. Basically, that's been my life ever since. It hurts. I don't run a lie. It hurts. I don't open a case. That's where I was wrong. Oh, that guy played. Oh gosh, he injured me. I had scars everywhere on my body. When I went to the doctor wasn't even con. He was surprised. Let me just say, he was surprised when he learned that I'm not depending on this guy, yet I'm not again opening a case against him. It didn't make sense to him. But nonetheless, I think I just didn't want to be a statistic that opens a case, a GBV case, and close them. So there was a lot of emotions. It really I didn't want to do things emotionally, so I just went to the doctor and thought that let me just keep a note, basically a record. Let me keep a record of what has happened, and the next time he does this to me, I don't know why we had I learned this begazelling spirit, because that's not me at all. I was an activist for leave that person. Day he touches you, leave and go away. End that relationship. But here I am planning, should he do it the next time? Doesn't make sense, ne? I know. Now that is how the abuse escalated, and that is how we got to where I am today. Um, he would not be remorseful. That led to me opening a case. Now I am using my head, not my emotions, because one thing the heart will do, the heart will betray you. The heart will definitely betray you. So I, yeah, I think I lived emotionally, but I still loved him. With that being said, I opened the case when he came, and with that led him to being um fired, I don't know what, dismissed from deportation, and come back. And when I was here, I found out some news that he needed to be involved in, and that's when he got another chance to abuse me again. And that he opened another. He basically clapped me and gave me a fist. And when I went to the police station to open a case, the officer there who saw me sees me and says, well, you need to go to a doctor first because I see bruises on your face. And that's what I did. Guess what? I opened the case, and I come back and open the case and say, I'm going to bring the J88. So J88 is the medical form that you fill when you've been injured um on your body. Well, when you've been injured, and needed police verification. Either way, he opened, he asked that what he was doing before he even came here. After I had opened the case, he was begging me to withdraw the case. I wanted to, I remember reporting that he had also sexually abused me, and I they took me to the commander, that unit's commander, who chose to tell him, and that guy did not dispute that he had assaulted me sexually. And because I refused to withdraw, now there are two cases that are going on. He's locked in, and I go there and I don't want to. I really refuse to withdraw the case. And he opens a counter charge on me, and he says I was the one who assaulted him. In fact, yesterday was the day that I was convicted of a charge, a crime that I didn't do. This is a bit more emotional when I get you. And I thought I wasn't going to be emotional. I thought I was doing very well. But yeah, that will be the beginning of all the other times that I had to report this guy was following me. Oh no. It became a lot. But let's not make this video boring and emotional and sad. The biggest thing is that I'm still alive. My mind still functions, not like it used to. I'm stronger. And I haven't changed. I haven't changed, but I have said that this is going to end with me. And what I usually say is, my justice is not for sale. My justice is not for sale. With that being said, hey guys, thank you for being here. Do kindly subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. You subscribe, right? Yeah. 200, 300 actually. The last video I said I need 200. I need 300 subscribers to reach 1,000. And please watch my video so I also get that 5,000 likes. I mean, a video of 5,000 watch hours. It's been nice being with you. Thank you for being here. Now it's my time to go and get my physio. I had a very long weekend. Oh, my body hurts. My body hurts. But let's just hope it will be much better when I come back after I have done physio. Today was supposed to be where I was supposed to try walking with crutches. However, I don't think that will be possible. I'm in just so much pain. I think I am going to bring the crutches, but will I use them? I'm not sure. I'll see what the physio says. Bye.